Welcome to Play-to-Play report for Fable the Journey on Xbox 360E. That's the hardware I'm playing on. Fable the Journey was an exclusive game for Xbox 360, and mostly because it's exclusive because it used Kinect. Oh wow, it's actually identifying me who I am. That's quite rare. Usually I always have to tell it which profile to use because quite often was unable to identify me, which tells you exactly the issues that Kinect has, basically. And the game will be showcase some of these issues. The game quite clearly is an attempt to show that it's possible to create interesting games on the Kinect, but sadly there are issues for this game which come mostly from the fact that it uses Kinect. Now, I completely finished the game, and that's the usual idea behind my pay-to-play reports, is for me to give you my impression after I finish the game about it, right? I do not go into every single detail of the game, but I just give you a general impression overall. Now, because of that, we're gonna go here. As I said, I already finished the game, so therefore we'll just go through the arcade mode and just fight through it, and I'm gonna show you the basic controls at the very early section of the game, and we're gonna see some of the combat here. This is a very early part of the game, and we are just being introduced to this section, to the actual combat. I'm not gonna go deeper into the game, but there will be other weapons, I guess I can say, available for you to control. And now we're gonna watch, you're gonna see me muting
the biggest bug I've ever
magic,
seen.
casting it with both my hands. There you go, right? You see I have one weapon that's allows me to move enemies around.
Looking for me?
And then there's another one that's gonna allow me to shoot things. So let me show you that. I think the game's gonna give me a target very soon. Come on, give me a target. And there you go, I can shoot enemies. There we go, down. So in that way, it's kind of it seems a very cool idea, right? You're using your hands to cast magic, or you got your, you feel like you're a wizard,
right? No, they really matter.
Right? You have doing all this stuff, yourself. The issue is that it's all nice and well at the very beginning portions of the game, but this is gonna be a problem later on.
I hope that's the last of them.
Sadly, the guy, he says I'm talking through the whole segment, but the character. But the issue is that it's the recognition of Kinect where you're aiming at. And the more weapons, like the more spells you're gonna get, the worse it's gonna get. If you watch my playthrough, I'll be going there constantly trying to, at later parts, to get a fireball spell working, and I would constantly not be able to get it to work.
Where do they all keep coming
because
from?
that's the limitation of Kinect. And right there, well, there's the limitation of Kinect. I did not tell it to go in the main menu, but it did anyway. The other one is the problem is the tracking. The game has a very difficult time sometimes tracking where you want to shoot, and it tries to guess where you should. It tries to guess what your target is. So see here, we're getting very much, one or two targets at a time, so the game does not have that much of a problem. Later on, the targets are way more mobile. There's more of them, and so you end up having way more targets to shoot at.
Here they come again.
Come on.
Those holes. They're coming out of those holes.
Now. There we go, like, see, like, it all feels really nice and cool, like I said, but...
Not bad, even if I do say so myself.
It's all nice for now.
Who needs bug spray when you've got magic gauntlets?
There we go. Done.
Those
all
things
right.
really need to stop bugging me.
The game does...
This is no time for bad jokes, Gabriel.
Well, the game narrative is full of bad jokes, actually.
A lot of holes.
So, it's not exactly that great on that part.
And that's a lot of bugs!
Now, generally though, the story in the game is actually pretty... Okay, it's actually pretty good. It has a nice theme to it. It tells a very interesting story in a way. Yes, I was able to predict every single twist and turn of the game. But Oh, nice! Actually, it managed to hit the right thing. Like when I was testing this out, the game ended up targeting the bug for me, not Not the style side, I think. Yeah, style side is the one from the ceiling, right? So basically that was that again, the issue with Connect. But back to the story, as I was saying, come on, hit that thing, hit it. There we go, okay. The story is okay, I was able to predict what's gonna happen, but then, if you read enough fiction, you watch enough films, you played enough games, you'll be able to start picking up on typical character tropes, and this game literally has a lot of that in it. It has very standard character development arcs, so it's not like it's something different.
Whoa! I've got to get out of here, fast.
And it's,
What's going on?
it follows Joseph Campbell's hero's journey pretty much, no problem.
Get up, Pedro, get up.
It follows that very straightforward, and
Well, that was lucky.
you can guess every single thing that's gonna happen ahead of time. But it still has a very nice story to it. So I'm totally willing to forgo the fact that I was guessing the story ahead of time, because it was still, like I said, it was still nice over theme. The issue is Connect. The issue is that all this horrible motion control. Not horrible, I guess, but it's not exactly great. And the fact that, this was a combat sequence of the game, but the other part of the game involves mostly you driving the cart, and that is done by pulling on the reins of the horse. You go left, right, to make turns. Get better at it. You collect this little glowing orbs that are on the road and that give you more experience. Killing monsters also gives you experience, and so you upgrade your weapons, your spells, and that's it. So the game is very simple that way. And I think it would have been like take the same story, but if it was executed differently through maybe motion controls that were way more successful or way more exact or more precise, I think I would have had a much better time. In the end, I wasn't kind of racing to finish the game at the same time, but I wasn't exactly saying that, oh well, I want to savor this, I want to replay this. Not really. I played it once, and that was enough for me. I'm not sure if it's even worth playing once through, actually. Like I said, the story is predictable. It's a nice story, but it doesn't carry anything new or any new themes that you haven't seen before. The controls are gimmick, so you want to find out how they try to get Connect to work? Well, there's a go. This is one way to do this, to play this game. So overall, it's an okay of a game. That's it for my report. Thank you for listening.